What's up, YouTube? This is Apocalypse from the Killswitch Force, and this is Let's Talk Destiny number 6. On this video, this is going to be the inverted Spire strike on the Destiny 2 beta. This is going to be the second video I'm uploading tonight. The first was the complete walkthrough of the Homecoming mission and my thoughts on PvE so far, and different weapons and subclass and all that good shit. And pretty much this is going to be about the same. I'm going to talk more about PvE. Just to let you know, I got my team with me, which is Nefertari Knight and Venom Knight, 2 members of the Killswitch Force clan, kicking it with me on the Destiny 2 beta like fucking bosses. So, first thing I gotta say about this strike is, it was nice. It was a nice strike, visual wise. Gave you a good look at the new Cabal enemies that they've got, the upgraded Vex enemies they've got, all that good shit. Yeah. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty damn basic. It's got a lot of, like, jumping shit. They got these portals that launch you across the fucking area and you land, blah, blah, blah. Like, right here's some jumping shit. I mean, it's very Destiny 1-ish. You'll get a good Destiny 1 vibe from this, especially if you look around and it looks like the Black fucking Garden. On a completely different planet. But, Vex, time travel and all that shit that the Vex do. Maybe they intended it to look that way. Maybe it's a home away from home for the Vex, since we went in and fucked up their god and all that shit. Because fuck them, that's why. But they apparently didn't have enough, so we fought them some more right at the beginning of this strike and about midway through the strike. Because, I mean, Destiny 1 started with Vex, why not have Destiny 2 start with Vex? And, see, I'm using the pulse rifle in this one, and of course that amazing exotic hand cannon that they let the hunters use, which I talked a little bit about in the last video. I thought it was really good. I thought the pulse rifle was pretty damn good myself. Not as powerful as the hand cannons, but you get more range, better stability, so I really like the pair of the pulse rifle and hand cannon together. It was a good pair up. See, when I first came in to the beta, I thought for sure that the guns I would use at all times as far as PvE went was scout rifle and hand cannon. Scout rifle for the distance and hand cannon for the massive power and, close combat kind of shit. But once I saw how weak the scout rifles were, I completely changed my mind. I apologize for the sound in the background, just got me a message. But I'm going to try not to talk too much through this video. I want you guys to really see the strike for what it is. I want, especially for the people that hasn't even watched a video on it yet and maybe just somehow come across my video. If so, I mean, if you're looking for great details, I'm trying, but I'll do my best. But it honestly, it feels like a strike from Destiny 1. It don't seem like they're really wanting to change the formula up too much, except for the boss encounter itself. They added a few more mechanics, and you'll see that later on in the video. You can see what I'm talking about, which is nice and all, but in the end, the boss is still a major bullet sponge and will remind you of Destiny 1. If you was fine with that in Destiny 1 and you don't give a shit, then you'll be just fine with this strike. Me personally, I don't really give two fucks about bullet sponge bosses, because for me it just feels like a way to drag these strikes out without actually adding more to it. I'd prefer them to add more mechanics, maybe stipulations that you have to accomplish in order to like lower the boss's shield or something. You know, just something like that if they're wanting to make, you know, prolong the strike. If not, if they're wanting to keep strikes, you know, going smooth and rapid and not take up too much of people's time, then make it just that, you know, because they already talked about trying to lower the time on the raids and stuff because people's times wasn't, you know, working out together. So why make these strikes longer? Why make the bosses bullet sponges? They need to do something about that. But I'll let you guys watch the video a bit. Oh yes, and I decided to go full on Arc Strider this video. I know last video it started me out Arc Strider, and then before I even got my super I switched over to Golden Gun. So on this video I wanted to go full Arc Strider, show you guys a little bit of gameplay with it and let you guys actually see the super. Again, this is mainly for the people that hasn't already watched hundreds of videos on this exact same thing, or even for people that has and just want to, you know, hear other people's opinions. But I mean, I've been hearing a lot of mixed reviews on the beta and just the whole 9 yards of this game, and honestly, I can't give a 100% opinion. There's things in the beta that I absolutely do not like. There's things that I do like. Like I said in the last video, the smoothness of it is still great, but I mean, Destiny 1 had that. The smoothness was always there, the gunplay was always there. Here comes that fucking Arc Strider, baby, let's go! Just keep in mind, I'm still a fucking noob at Arc Strider. I just spam the strike button. I will eventually learn the combos and stuff, and I will be putting out better videos demonstrating the subclasses. So please excuse me. I'm not fucking perfect, alright? Calm the fuck down. No, seriously. But I just wanted to show you a little bit of Arc Strider despite my noobiness. That fucking quick 2-shot with the fucking sniper again. But seriously, they've got to do something with the power ammo. It's got to be stronger. If we're going to be limited on sniper and shotgun and fusion rifle, it truly needs to be more powerful. You should not have to 2-shot a red barred enemy. That's fucking ridiculous. Which takes me to what I was talking about previously. I do have my complaints, as you've heard, but I've also, you know, there is good things about the game. And as far as the PvP goes, I will talk about that in my next video that I upload, probably immediately after this one, of PvP gameplay and my thoughts on PvP. But as far as PvE goes, you guys know my complaints. The super charge, the ability charges, too damn slow, way too fucking slow. Speed it the fuck up. I've had one super so far, if I remember correctly. Granted, I did hold on to it for a little while because I was looking for a group of enemies. But, I mean, come on. There's something's got to give with the supers and the ability cooldowns. Something's got to give. We need more. And then the weapon setup, of course, that was terrible from the. I thought it was terrible from the get-go when I first heard it, and I still, after playing the beta, still think it is terrible. Please, for the love of God, either increase the power of weapons, or something, anything, and increase the ammo drop rate, at least in PvE, of course. Hell, in all honesty, it seemed like I got more power ammo in PvP than I did in PvE. Granted, that could just been my experience, and I'm not, not saying that was going to be everybody's experience. That's the way it felt to me. And then I'm sitting here getting fucked up by these mutts, whatever the fuck these things are. This game just, the way the abilities and the supers are, it makes you cautious about even using them because you don't want to waste them. Like a while ago, you saw me waste one of my arc bolt grenades, and I instantly felt like fucking shit because I wasted my grenade. And once again, another jumping portal. Love it! Almost fucking died. They gave fucking sniper rifles to Scions. Who the fuck thought that was a good idea? Those little assholes were already annoying enough. I know it sounds like I complain a lot about this beta, but truth be told, I did enjoy myself. There is just certain things I hope they address. More Arc Strider action. But I mean, this is a 25-minute video, meaning that this is pretty much a 25-minute strike. Now imagine doing that over and over and over in a playlist of strikes. There is certain strikes on Destiny 1 that people can get on and run through 10-15 minutes. So it honestly, to me, seems like they can't make up their mind what they want strikes to truly be. They want it to be just something quick, something people to jump into, get some quick loot, and get out. Or if they want it to be something major part of the game. Now I understand nightfalls have always been, a major deal, but just the basic strikes, usually not. Usually you just want to run through those because they're in a strike playlist and you do them back to back. So damn near an hour to run 2 of these back to back. And granted, this was our first time. We probably could have bypassed a lot, but if you were to sit there and kill the enemies and not die and have to constantly be revived, like we do a couple of times, Granted, you could probably cut that down to about 20 minutes or so. This part right here is probably what held us up the longest. These fucking whatever the hell these are, drills, whatever, digging this fucking hole and annihilating my teammates here. But we're finally off, so yeah, I mean that took about a couple minutes or so. So that could have knocked some time off if we didn't go down there. But how odd is it that the one strike that they give us in the beta is a Vex strike? How odd is that? Like, why not a Cabal strike? I mean, maybe they didn't want to make everything Cabal right off the bat, but I mean, hell, they only gave us a single story mission and then this strike, so I don't know. But here's the boss fight I was talking about earlier, and you'll see what I mean with these mechanics, which really isn't much of anything. But I mean, look at this, look at this, look at this guy's health, man. What in the hell? He's radiating pink shit out of his fucking head. He hits hard as shit too, so I mean I wouldn't stand in front of this motherfucker. My dumb ass does. Time to time. Here goes some Dawnblade action. Unfortunately I'm hiding like a bitch right now, so you can't see none of it. There's some. Try to get a glimpse of it, but I'm also trying to keep my teammates alive at the same time. I apologize. Here we go. Here's this amazing mechanic. Floor disappears. Now if you've already seen the walkthrough, you already saw that coming, but that, I mean, that's their solution to giving more to strikes. Having floors disappear. Look at this fucking crazy shit. Look at that shit. Catching the damn floor on fire and shit. And boom, turns around and melts my ass. But it wasn't him, it was that hobgoblin. The hobgoblin straight up stole that motherfucker's kill. Here comes Venom Knight to save the day. Gotta take care of that hobgoblin. Then my ass gets destroyed again, playing like a fucking noob. Well, technically, I guess I am. Technically, I guess we all are on Destiny 2 at this point. Again, I mean, look how clutch this hand cannon is. Did they purposely make all the hand cannons this fucking strong? It's crazy. I wanted to aim at his belly there for a second. You saw that? I thought I was fucking facing Atheon again. Holy shit. But I mean, you can see it's hordes on top of hordes of ads and a spongy boss. I mean, it's same o, except the floors disappear. I think I get wrecked right here again. Boom! I went for a ride, motherfuckers! Got 2 of us down. Nefertiti Knight's just waiting for the perfect moment. Come pick one of us up. Revives and all that shit still basically the same. Nothing new there. You still got your darkness zones. Ended up switching to the scout rifle, which again is Destiny 2's pea shooter, just to let everybody know. Now we're down here with the Vex jizz. Fucking Vex semen everywhere, people. You are a young child, look away. Switch back to the good setup here. Actually, yep. Put back on the pulse hand cannon. And the motherfucker's behind me when I come out of my damn menu. Son of a bitch. But I mean, like I said, I mean, it's got the same feel as Destiny 1 Strikes. If you really enjoyed Destiny 1 Strikes, I don't think you'll have any complaints with this. I mean, it's the same thing. Visuals, I mean, of course, have always been nice. They didn't disappoint in that area. Gonna get wrecked again right here. Oh, stuck on the wall. Maybe not. I mean, in all honesty, as we was playing it, it felt like a long time. So, they need to shorten this one up, maybe. Maybe make it to where the spawn-in area isn't so far out and you have to go through all that jumping stuff. Maybe start you right at the jumping stuff, I guess. And then once you get him so far down, his head pops off and you gotta start aiming at his belly like good old Atheon. Both my teammates went down. I'm panicking. I'm low on health. I'm asking them how much more time they got before they can revive. I see the big son of a bitch walking up. I'm getting nervous, dude. Nervous. He stomps me the fuck out into the jizz. I'm trying to wipe it off of me. I'm disgusted right now. And right as I die, one of my teammates revives. Boom. And then another one drops, man. I mean, it gets crazy. It gets pretty crazy. Look at this. He starts throwing jizz out at us after a while. Like, what is... Look at that jizz. He just shot that right at us. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I mean, could you imagine this shit as a nightfall? It's insane, man. We're pretty much at the end of this video, guys. I hope you liked and enjoyed this video. If you did, leave us a like and please sub.
It's not getting up to that.
Peace out, motherfuckers!
Hey, Failsafe.
Yes, friendly ghost?
We did it. We did a great job. Admit it.
Technically, the captain did. You live in his backpack.
Switch off.